What's up, Planeswalkers? It's your boy, Cogmancer, coming at you again with another Planeswalker deck opening and discussion. We should have already uploaded by this point the 4 packs plus the cube, which turned out to actually be not terrible. We got the Elspeth now. We had the Ashiok before. We'll go through it and see what we think of the mono white Theros Beyond Death Planeswalker. I think anytime that you go monocolor, you need to be real careful about what you put in, because it needs to be all on theme, or you're going to be wasting a lot of time. So, as we talked about previously, in each time that I've done one of these, in there we've got, what should just come out? One foil promo, or premium foil Planeswalker card that is exclusive to this deck. We've got, let's put this over here in the corner, the deck itself, which includes a collection of stuff that is going to be completely unchanged no matter which one you're using, and 2 random booster packs. As I always talk about, if you want to, if you're an established player and you just kind of want to get a couple of games in at a lower powered deck, the Planeswalker decks are the way to go. If you're a brand new player and just trying to get into it, the Planeswalker decks are very appealing. I do recommend that that you understand what you're buying when you buy it. This is very much a starter card collection. So we're going to go through, see what we got. We've got Terranika, a Crowan veteran. It's a 3/3 for 3. This is our first rare. This is part of the original set, the Theros Beyond Death. It's Vigilance. Whenever Terranika, a Crowan veteran, attacks, untap another target creature you control. Until end of turn, that creature has base power and toughness 4/4 and gains indestructible. So this is an excellent one to say, hey, that Hydroid Krasis that I got, yeah, it's now got an additional 4/4 power, and it's awesome. We have Elspeth's Devotee. This is the first of the Planeswalker deck exclusive cards. This is the one where you get to go find Elspeth. When Elspeth's Devotee enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Elspeth Undaunted Hero. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. So there's usually 2 of those. They are pretty underpowered for what they are, but they are fetch with a body. That's generally what these things turn out to be. And because you can go into your graveyard or library, it's helpful if they've died. Archon of Falling Stars, Daxos Blessed by the Sun. So yeah, it turns out that you're supposed to get a constellation in your pack, because in the Ashiok one, there was the black. What's his face? That was Constellation. Now we have Daxos Constellation. Daybreak Chimera. Hero of the Winds, a couple of those. Leona and the Lost Pride. 3/1 that when it dies you can exile from graveyards. That's excellent for dealing with some of those escape cards from the set. Eidolon of Inspiration. This is the first one of the uncommons that is exclusive to the set. It's a 2/2 for 3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So it's a situational 4/2. Not terrible. You could also give it to a flyer if you happen to have one of those that you've put into the deck. If you got lifelink, make your lifelink bigger so that you're more likely to stay alive. This is the common exclusive. Sunlit Hoplite. As long as it's your turn, Sunlit Hoplite has first strike. Sunlit Hoplite gets +1/+0 as long as you control an Elspeth Planeswalker. So 2/1 first strike on your turn. Yeah, you're probably going to want to swing in with this most of the time if you have an available time to do so. As before, the lands are not the pretty lands. They are regular lands. It's the same that I think that you get in the bundle box, which of course will open up in the next video. Dreadful Apathy. Makes a creature where they can't attack or block. Basically, it's a pacifism for 1 more that you can then exile the creature if you want to. Indomitable Will. It's got Flash, Enchantment. Not a terrible card. Not valuable, but it's absolutely playable. Karametra's Blessing. Protect your enchanted cards. Also, it's funny, if you have Indomitable Will and Karametra's Blessing with 3 mana open, somebody tries to do a removal of some sort, enchant them at instant speed, protect them at instant speed, because it gives them indestructible and hexproof. Really entertaining. Phalanx Tactics, and then the end cards. So, overall, not a terrible deck. Not great. I mean, it really isn't. It's mono white without a lot of the really good mono white cards from the set. Hopefully when you're opening this, you open up some white cards to go with it to make the deck a little better. Of the two, I would say that the Ashiok is probably stronger if you're playing them against each other. But if the Ashiok doesn't draw well, I could see it going in your favor. So in the packs, of course, you have Underworld Dreams, Citizen Petitioner. Apparently I don't have the ability to articulate well today. Shimmerwing Chimera, Nyx Lotus, not bad, and then a Mountain and a Gold. The gold token was put in specifically for the first Iroan games, because I don't think I've seen it on any other card, because it's the Olympics, and you get a gold medal at the end, because it's the Olympics. So we got Metamized Prophecy, Underworld Fires, Staggering Insight, Labyrinth of Scophos, a 34-cent rare land that can remove attacking creatures, Daxos Blessed by the Sun, foil constellation, a forest, and a goat. So now you have seen both of them if you've watched both videos. If you haven't, please make sure to go back and watch the Ashiok so that you can make the decision on which one you want. So until next time, Planeswalkers.